Hello, welcome back to Sushi Live Coding. In this episode, we're gonna play around with Sverchok Voronoi node, and basically the idea is to get the center core of the Voronoi. If you imagine you have a box like this, like a 3D cube, and you make like a Voronoi cut everywhere, and then except for the center part, um, and then if you get the center core of the Voronoi, maybe you will get like something that's interesting, more like a stone or something. But the shape is kind of interesting. So I will kind of work on that idea. So yeah, let's just get started. I'll save this as SV Voronoi Core 001. So I will start with a random vector first of all, and we're gonna have like 5 maybe, and vector noise, actually viewer draw. We can see a bunch of points, and they're kind of scattered around in the spherical way. You see, if I make a bunch of them, you get like all these points, but they are kind of spherical. They are all equally on equal distance. So if you want to randomize it a little bit, you can use randomize input vertices and get more like a scattered points. But we're not gonna do that for now, for today. We're gonna have just bunch of points, just small number, just 5. And we will have a single vector in, which is at 0, 0, 0, and that's gonna be our Voronoi core, because I will have like a box here, and this box should kind of cover all the points. You can't see the points unless we hide the face. Okay, so this should cover the points basically, and then we have this 0, 0, 0. We need to join it with the random vector. So list join it, and this should be actually, be careful with this when you joining a list in Sverchok. Make sure the level is correct. By default, join level list is 1. This should be 2 in this case, because we don't want 2 stream of data. We want just a single stream. So now we can see the 0, 0 points is actually combined together with this random one. Okay, so that's the basic ingredient here. The next thing we want to do is to use a script node live, and here we get the Voronoi 3D nodes, so we can get started with our Voronoi core creations. So this is the points, and this is the box data coming in, and as a result we should have like a Voronoi mesh. It looks like a bubble if you can see it. Each point should generate like a cut which resembles like a bubble. If you ever make a bubble, of course the bubble is more like a rounded on the outside, but here in the inside is all Voronoi cells, and you can see that the center one is the one we are interested in. So it's actually, you will get a better result if you increase the number of count of the points that's outside, and then we'll end up with one that's actually represent the Voronoi core. Okay, so you see the one that's in the center is actually the one that we want, the one I'm interested in. So we probably need to have more cut. Let's see how to visualize this better. We probably need to push it out. Let's push our Voronoi fracture cell. So let's make this like 10 for now, and we're gonna push this Voronoi. First of all, we want to separate them. Separate each Voronoi pieces. Now we can see we have 11. The last one actually is the Voronoi core, and that's the one we are interested in. I will use matrix in, and I will use I'll just if we use like a line, for example, and then give it like 11 points, you can see that this line kind of puts the Voronoi pieces arranged this way, like line. So that's one way you can visualize it. You can also use this original vector, pipe in there, and then if you use a vector math, you can kind of do this kind of like a push. So it's pushing the Voronoi out. We only interested the one in the middle, actually. That's the core. Vector math. There's another one. Multiply scalar. That's the one I actually use. So we can have this kind of effects all being pushed except for one in the center. That's the Voronoi core. And the one in the center, supposedly the one that's most interesting, is looking like a rock because it has like a flat cut everywhere but slightly random. I've been trying to do this for a while. There are actually many ways to do this to make a better cut. I don't know. This is how I will do it. So now we can actually increase the number of points. Doesn't matter. But you see, the core will have the most interesting looking design, I guess. Well, not always, but at least compared to others, the others might have the others looks interesting as well, but the one in the center have the most cut, I guess. So you can randomize it. You can increase the number of Voronoi cut until the one in the center looking the most interesting, hopefully. Well, sometimes you get like a nice cut like this that's totally cut by everything else. There we go. That's how I would kind of find the center core. Let's see if we can get just the center part. So we have how many here? 59. Let's make it 99 cut. So that's 99 cut. I can randomize the seed. Actually, just make it lower, like 49. Okay, 49, and you see the core. The core is looking nice. Let's get just the core instead of spreading this guy like this. Let's just use list item and just get the last one. So this is the data. It's the one that goes out. We want to get data number 450 maybe, or number, let me hide some of these points. Yeah, I think it's number 49. It's basically the total number minus 1. That's the item we want. I think that's the core. See, that's correct. So this piece will give us the core. The core is based on the total number of the whatever pieces we have here minus 1. So total number minus 1. That's the core. Just go in there. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. It needs to be level 0. So let's get the total number minus 1. So we have the core. We can hide everything else. Now we have some kind of meteorite stone generator. Right? See, the center core is always the most interesting. At least that's what I think. And you can always use like bevel or edge. Yeah, bevel. Let's try bevel. Let's get a bevel. Make this meteorite a little bit more interesting. This is actually the polygon. It's like just a small value. Hold shift and then you can drag it smaller value like that, and you can bake it and you end up with a single object. And this can be like some kind of meteorite looking object. I think it's quite nice. And remember, you can always go back and here randomize further to get a different result. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's how you can get a Voronoi Core using Sverchok. There's a lot of interesting information here. Hopefully it's useful for you. Let me know what you think. Maybe I've missed something. Maybe there is a better way or faster way to do this. Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for tuning in. Bye.